Hello everyone. Again, we have a great exercise going back to basics. An arm, tense, and very muscular. So this is, we've got the hand here, and knuckles, a flat surface, that's the flat surface underneath, as it is lower part of the arm, bone structure here, muscle, and then you have the muscle form up here. And then all the line outside the hand here. There you are. And that goes a little bit darker, as it is a very flat plane. Then you have this muscle which turns a lot darker here. As that's the shadow. It's quite dark here. And come in right here, making a little bit more muscular than what it is already there. And then this really, really dark lines here. Thumb, then you have the fingers here. And they're a bit darker, all this area a bit darker here. Dark lines suggest tense muscles. This massive muscle goes all around there and locks into the wrist area. And you got the bone structure here, knuckles, and the bone structure. Now that dark here, flat dark area, thumb, and here as well. That beautiful muscle reads very, very clearly what's going on there. Here. A little bit index finger, middle finger. You don't see the ring finger. and it's stretching a band rubber band. And the rubber band here on this side. A little bit more sharpening of my charcoal. Then you have the lines coming through, design lines of muscle. These are supposedly where the rib cage comes through. Then you have half tone, and so that's a quick sketch for you, not only head, but as I said, going back to basics and head. As I said, a little bit of bone structure. Bone structure a little bit further up here. And rubber band going a little bit darker if you wish. I'll come back with some putty later on and brighten up those bone structures here. Maybe create a little bit more for a knuckle here. A bit more, one more. There we are. A bit wider, the whole thing. That's also a bit darker. As I said, all this area down here now with chamois. Got those lines softer. Softer, softer, softer. Softer this one here. See, just soft, 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 soft. And here as well. And stamp, dip it on the dust that I've created with my charcoal and sharpening the charcoal really. Create some lines here which they will enforce the design of the muscle here. Muscle mass. And darken those lines. Darken the shadow first, and then lines as I come along. And reinforce again that beautiful turn here of this muscle. Left the stump, going back to charcoal. Sharpening this. That's the darkest bit here on this side. Enlarging the bone structure. A bit more there. Darkening that a bit more. Bone structure here again. Now with putty, coming back with putty and highlighting nail, bone structure here, and here. See, reinforcing the idea of lines here. And a bit more lighter here. And lighter there. That's the middle finger. And these ones are ring finger and small finger. But we don't actually see them as they're being turned. And then bone structure here, reinforce that. That also is very, very sharp. See, that creates tense muscle there. And also a bit less dark here, and softening the impact of this muscle structure here and here, and making that bit also a bit sharp. All right, bringing that a bit more like this. Bit more dust with my finger, just to spread it. And there's a slight tone. Again, reinforces those muscles here, the tension that they are going through. See, if you get those gestures on a simple hand like this, it will be a lot more complex on the body. But this is how we start. We'll go to the legs later on, and everything else. Legs, going back to eyes, as we normally go back to basics every now and then. Okay, and bone structure here, a bit darker, no, sorry, brighter here, and then goes underneath, and this one, and this structure here, bone structure here. Here, I'll leave it, I'll cut it, and I'll come back with some darker line which comes through like this. And this, that's a muscle. This is the bone, but this is not, that's a muscle. Now, don't know them in anatomical terms, but you would know them by seeing them. You recognize them on hand just by seeing them. So set more tension, bring more tension. Okay, and just a bit with a smaller chalk. These are willow charcoals that I'm using, just to reinforce those lines. A darker line there, and middle finger, as we said earlier on. And going back to the tension of the rubber band. I guess he's getting a bit of exercise there. There we are. Okay, not bad. Coming back with those lines, reinforcing those flat surfaces here and there, and again bringing, see, dark tonal value to this. Okay, and why not chalk? Just dropped. Okay, fluff, broke. And why not another dark line here? All right. Okay. Maybe I've gone a bit darker than I need it to be, but it's not bad. It just, again, gives a very clear indication of what's going on. The tension between the muscles. And we said here is the rib cage. Okay, and maybe going a bit darker, less dark here. No, here, this muscle. Okay, that's better. And brighten it up again. A bit more lighter mass tonal value there. Lighter tonal value, which creates again the muscle popping out. Makes it a lot more tense as well. That's really good. And then going down here. Lighter tones to go and make the muscles a lot brighter. Okay, that's it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.